Now, I do think I've finally gotten my audio issues in check. I don't think my keyboard should be killing your ears anymore with this one. However, I'm here to show you one last build that I did on this server. Please ignore that birch. I don't know what's happening. They are ruining the vibe. Also, I didn't build that. Here is one last build I did. I built this Jirachi statue over this floating lake, and this was another project for one of our other friends because they wanted a more magical themed build, but they didn't want it to look tacky in the way that some of the Cobblemon builds do. There's a good angle. I just took a screenshot. I think that will be our thumbnail. So, that being said, we didn't want it to be tacky and have a like pixel art look to it. So instead we went for this kind of like ancient statue vibe using the natural stones. And the view of it from the house over this lake, this valley, I think is stunning. Now he gave me free reign. He said build whatever you want, and I was feeling inspired. Now I love this build. Now over here, I originally actually placed, like this was, I made this a starter house. We had our apricorn farm here. Looks like he framed out a cave of sorts. And over here we put a mint farm, which these are hard to come by in this server, but when somebody is giving me a significant amount of like in-game money to build for them, I'm more than happy. This house is probably my favorite build of recent memory and is most likely the vibe that Hondu City, the name of our city on this server that I've done a tour of, we're going to be moving to a new server. We for many reasons. Now that being said, one of the main reasons is because we want to try something new. I was getting bored of the Swiss European style I was doing, and instead I kind of want to lean into this more. Don't get me wrong, it's still very European, but it's much more fantasy. And the roof alone is driving me absolutely insane. I think it looks incredible. I love everything I did with this. I love the blue. I would not change a single thing about that. Now, if this were my build, this would be much more massive. But this house alone, oh my gosh. Now let's see. I am unfortunately going to have to break into this house, but I know how to, so it's fine. See? Because I don't have access to the claim. Now the interior down here, we worked on it. This was like a quick flip. We did this in one afternoon, me and Mifi. I built the structure and he did the interior, including the flooring and the colors. He did that on his own. I think this build took us a total of like 5 hours, maybe 4. And then that Jirachi statue took me a solid 6 hours, I'm not gonna lie. Now, coming upstairs, we wanted this to be really cozy. And I absolutely love the vibe that this is. It is like this is your hallway with some storage for armor, and my friend wanted this for his girlfriend, and she wanted something really like whimsical and magic. So we built this bedroom. There's their bed, and from here, no, the view of the Jirachi, you could see it from somewhere in the house. It might be over. No, you can't. It's blocked by this wall here. Well, that is the second floor. And again, this is like the coziest build ever. This is kind of your big moment. When you come up those stairs, you get to show off all your statues and everything you have, all your armors, your trims, your Ender Dragon. And we put some storage. So it's a surprising amount of storage for such a small space. We were able to get a lot of chests in here. And I believe he does have a separate storage, but this was like his main house, and it specifically was for his girlfriend. Now, I love the roof, but the fireplace, this was Mifi's work, and it is just stunning. This third floor, I'm in love. I think it looks absolutely beautiful, and I know him for real. Okay. I don't know what that means, but that's a tour. It's a very quick build. We did this in one afternoon. Let's see if I can glitch through this window and get back outside. It's quite finicky, but I have a... might not be happening. Oh, jeez. Here's how you do it, guys. No, I need Talonflame up there. Oh, I'm trapped. So, this is the house. I think it came absolutely beautiful. And my favorite part is definitely that third floor, but this second floor really came together. This is like such a cozy home. And we did it in this magical place. And actually, I believe this is a Terralith world, this specific realm. And that means that in this biome, which I will show you, it's called the Mirage Isles. It doesn't spawn hostile mobs. So this was like a starter home, not a starter home, but this was the home made for his girlfriend to learn how to play Minecraft. And they absolutely loved it, and so do I. I was kind of upset that I had to give it away. Alright, that should finish it all. Thank you.